Welcome back to the Transported Mind Studio. Today we bring to you more amazing movie story. Please stay connected as the story unfolds. There are some types of screen narratives that probably shouldn't be attempted on limited means, and international espionage thriller may well be one of them. That notion is illustrated by Alarum, which features Scott Eastwood and Willa Fitzgerald as a budget Mr. and Mrs. Smith, ex-spies united in an under-radar domesticity interrupted by heavily armed reminders of their past. Michael Polish's film gamely tries to compensate for unspectacular production values with a lot of action, but its staging is pedestrian at best. Alexander Vesh's script never convinces, and the competent actors fail to spark, despite Sylvester Stallone's presence as a reluctantly reunited former colleague. A prologue in 2019 Prague finds Joe Eastwood shot through a window, then overcoming further mano-a-mano assailants who include Laura Fitzgerald. But rather confusingly, this fracas appears to have been staged so that duo can exit their top-secret careers as globe-trotting clandestine agents, disappearing together into civilian life. 5 years later and now newly married, they are honeymooning in a winter resort town outside Gdańsk, trying to act like normal people. Unfortunately, it seems they're suspected of possessing a flash drive much coveted by players good, bad and ambiguous worldwide. That is first signaled by a small plane crashing in the forested vicinity, its passengers looking very much like professional assassins who've just been professionally assassinated. Hiking nearby with tourists, Joe has barely begun to poke around the debris when he's surrounded by a small army of hostile mercenaries led by ruthless Orlan Mike Coulter. Joe escapes, leading them on a machine-gun-peppered chase through the woods. Meanwhile, back at the resort, Laura does her best to keep guests and villagers from being slaughtered as these invading forces threaten everyone in their path. Alerted to the situation long distance are a pair of CIA-connected officials D.W. Moffat and Mark Polish, who have their own reasons for letting it play out bloodily rather than sending in the cavalry. They do fly in Chester Stallone, a former Confederate of Joe's now quite willing to take him out if ordered. The convoluted plot, shifting allegiances and some basics of why exactly is this happening are hard to keep straight, largely because we're never drawn in enough to care. The film is named after a fictive organization of rogue spies who want to tear down the tyranny of the global intelligence network. Still, its existence remains little more than a rumor in Vesh's screenplay. Clapperboard, and that's a wrap. If you enjoyed this thrilling ride, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe for more epic content, and drop your thoughts in the comments. We want to hear what you think. Speech balloon: what was your favorite scene? Who stole the show? Movie camera. Until next time, stay tuned, stay awesome, and keep watching the best of the Transported Mind Studio right here. Fire Collision.